dat ze vorig 10 jaar geleden hadden hier een feestelijke reunie. Daar zo helemaal.
Hier, dat is het restaurant waar brand was, zeker?
Ja.
Op weg naar de broers.
Jim en Jerry Emmert.
Oh!
So then she started taking pictures, and then when we approached, we saw the sign here, but the flowers hide it a little.
Yep.
Emmett and Somsen. So your grandfather came from Ireland.
Yeah.
And he bought a farm.
Wisconsin, but it strikes us that it's very hard to live here when you've got nothing, you have no resources. You have air-conditioned houses and cars and everything, but these people, when they came here, the only thing they could travel with is a horse, or sometimes just on foot, because the horses had to draw the wagons with their few belongings, and they had to walk next to the wagons in hostile country, in various ways. Vegetation they didn't know, and I know there's one thing, there's poison ivy. That's not so nice when you know.
Actually, we go away from a little bit. Because on this land here, you don't need a lot of water like they do in the sands. And what we were finding is that our crop needed the fertilizer, but not the water.
Okay.
But we couldn't apply the fertilizer without applying the water.
It's worthwhile
So-
to take off the second one. But it's too much work.
Cost prohibitive. Yes.
Yeah.
So then we'll plant the plants. See, as you can see in the rows, they're
very
about,
closely together.
Yep. And if you start growing a lot of doubles,
Yes.
you'll plant a few more. Yep. And more energy. The hay is used for protein.
Yeah.
That's a big protein source.
Yeah.
And they also use soybean meal as another big protein source.
That's for soybeans. You said they use it for
Bedding. And that's shavings there they use to bed with also. This is ground up wheat straw
wheat
that they also feed the cows.
and they eat straw.
They actually mix, have you seen that where they mix all the feed together and mix a ration with all the ingredients in?
Yeah.
I'll show you this. If we can get into a barn.
Yeah.
When they come here, they mix all of the ingredients that the cow eats in one batch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that all the corn, the hay, the beans, the pellets.
Where do they
the
go
head,
wheat here?
Oh, right there. He's leaving with that there, and we can look at it at the farm if you like, also. But that head goes on the machine there.
Yeah.
And when you come through the corn, it pulls the stalk through.
Yeah.
And just pulls the ear off.
Okay.
So.
How many children have you got here? Where you live now?
Well, the house at the farm where we were.
Yeah.
The house there. That's where
Oh, sure. Here in this garden.
Someone said there was a bear by Dick's stop sign. James, I think, said there was a bear over his stop sign.
Nicole saw one right across from Dan and Pam's last week.
We have a bear in our family.
Oh, Dan and Pam's. Oh, really?
Really? Yeah,
Usually.
usually.
Somsen married a man who's called Bear, David Bear. Yeah. It's easier. So yeah. Yeah, but who does the mowing here? That's a different thing, huh?
I do.
You have to mow.
Yeah. She won't let anybody else do it?
Okay.
Oh, occasionally Gavin mowed it last
But
week.
you're such a huge farm, huh? Talking about Ireland, right? You manage and then you told me all
It's all this land and
It
crops.
is
And there's rental apartments, I know he told,
also.
in New Ulm and maybe other places too.
But I think
Yeah, Yeah, this is bad.
So this is a bad time of night. I just
Yeah,
want to
it
get
is.
home before
Yeah,
the deer.
okay.
Well, it just doesn't open up.
So,
Oh, I know.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
Oh, it's working.
all right. You know, we
show
have
it
this.
my grandchildren where we have been.
No, she's taking, I was going to take your family.
It's sitting in the car, so I need to go.
Oh, yes. Well, we have to go
I'm
too.
going to scoot too.
All right.
Bye.